Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, happy Friday, and I'm a little bit ticked off. My dog, who is a husky, is looking super guilted out right now. I put her outside because she, while I wasn't looking, went and ate the rest of my Chick-fil-A sandwich, which I'm like, dog, are you kidding me? She is she knew she was guilty too, because when I told her, I said, Maya, come here. She came very slowly, head was down to the ground, didn't want to look at me, and I said, you dirty dog. So put her outside. Plus, it was like the spicy chicken sandwich, so I'm like, she's gonna have a number, and I don't want her to poop in the house. So, anyways, TMI. Welcome to the channel, you guys. I messaged my Facebook group this morning, and we quickly, I put out a post just kind of talking about what to be looking for, with Bitcoin this upcoming weekend. So, if you do not know, the SEC, the Securities Exchange Commission, I think that's what it stands for. They are the regulating body for any kind of online trading, any kind of like stocks and stuff like that. Stocks, futures, commodities, any kind of thing that you trade online for. And so they actually they approved Bitcoin futures, and institutional investors are going to have a chance to start trading Bitcoin futures this Sunday, December, what's today's date? The 8th, so the 10th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, the 10th. And I am actually really excited to see what happens. I'm actually really curious to hear what you guys talk about or what you guys think is going to happen. This is my prediction. My prediction is that because of the philosophy of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to be decentralized currencies and means of transaction between parties A and B, that takes out the middleman, which is the bank, the institutionalized bank, governed by the government, right? Governed by the government, regulated by the government. And so they're not fans. As you heard Jamie Dorner, or whatever his name is, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, he was like, Bitcoin is a scam, blah, 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 throwing all this shade. And it's like, okay, dude, obviously you're not a neutral party to give an opinion about Bitcoin. Your entire livelihood and you are too involved in the institution and in traditional banking to give a neutral viewpoint or on opinion on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So you can't trust his opinion. And so, like I said, they're going to start trading futures on Sunday. So this is not open to retail investors yet, because I called my investor or one of my brokerage firms, and I asked, hey, can I get in on the action with Bitcoin futures? They said that it's not open to retailers yet. It probably will be open in the next 2 to 4 weeks, and at that point, trust me, I'm about to get on that board, on that ship. And but this is my prediction. So my thought is that I think that the banks have a love-hate relationship with Bitcoin, because the reason why you're in banking is because you like the fact that the rules of the land, especially in America, are tipped in banks' favor. And you like money, and that's why you like that the rules are bent in banks' favor. But you like money. That's really the bottom line. And Bitcoin is where the money is right now. And so they still want to get their, clients' returns, because when they get their clients' returns, they get really big returns. So this is my theory. I think that over the weekend, the reason why Bitcoin shot up to like $18,800 a couple days, like a day or two ago, is because in anticipation for trading Bitcoin futures, these institutional players went ahead and bought a lot of Bitcoin, like a lot, and I think they're going to buy again. and then they're going to dump their Bitcoin, because whenever we see the price rise like that, right? Like I even almost fell into it a little bit. You always have to know the context of why the market is doing what it's doing. And a lot of times you know that because of the news. And so, or events that are coming up. So, choked on my spit. Like I said, they wanted to go ahead and they are the institutional bankers, wanted to go ahead and buy as much Bitcoin as possible within reasonable risk. I believe they're going to dump that Bitcoin. They're going to short the stock because they will be the market makers. They're going to short this, it's not stock, but they're going to short the currency, Bitcoin, at which point the price of Bitcoin is going to completely go down. I don't know by how much. I hope a lot, personally. At which point, because everyone else is going to be like, oh, wow, these institutional investors are dumping all their stock and the price of Bitcoin is going down, the rest of the uneducated population is also going to sell because they're thinking, oh no, Bitcoin's losing its value. This is what market makers do. So they're going to sell all their Bitcoin, make everyone else sell their Bitcoin because they know that the market does what they do. And then they're going to, when Bitcoin is really, really affordable again, hopefully it's around maybe like even 12,000. That would be awesome. That would be really great. Buy it up again at a better price so that they can buy more of it and then hold it. Okay? Do you guys understand? They're playing to the ignorant majority population. And so what you need to do is wait, be patient, wait for the price of Bitcoin to go down when they short Bitcoin, and then buy. But in order to do that, and because after that, I imagine that the price of Bitcoin is going to head straight to $20,000 by the end of this year. So it is important to be prepared. So for example, I have my funds already in my account, both in my bank account and in my Gemini account. So next week, once all of the hoopla is over, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how the price dipped, how I'm going to buy, and how I'm going to go ahead and move forward with BitConnect. So I hope this was helpful. Like I said before, in my Facebook group, you guys can either just watch me, and if you're too afraid to kind of jump in on it right now, or to see what you're waiting to see what happens on over the weekend on Sunday, that's totally fine. This is a completely new market, so we don't understand how this market moves yet, especially with the increase in adoption in America and globally. So it's important to, if you are risk adverse and you're like, I don't want to risk that, then don't. If you're more like me, and I'm like, I'm ready to get on the ride. And obviously the trend of Bitcoin is going up. So even if you bought it at 20,000, let's just say you got it in relatively late, to where you bought Bitcoin at around where it's at $20,000, which right now I think today it is standing at, let's see, currently it is at 15,000, let's just say 700. So let's say you wait until it gets to 20 and you're like, okay, I got to get in, or otherwise I'm going to hate myself. Bitcoin's still going to probably 5x over the 2018. I think it's going to get up to at least $100,000 by 2018, if not a lot higher than that, which is, I think that's crazy. One Bitcoin, which earlier this year was at $2,000. So 50x in like 12 months. That, you guys, I can't. It's crazy. It's crazy. So if you guys want to participate, my links are below. You already know. I've told you about Coinbase. I've told you about Gemini. I've told you about BitConnect. And if you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to me. Facebook.com/Kayla Haley. You can message me. I'm not totally the kind that just like becomes friends with everybody on Facebook, because I still want to not filter or censor myself, because I got all these people who I don't really know who are my friends who can see my stuff. So anyways, message me on Facebook and we can hit it up there. Like, subscribe, comment below. Share this video with anyone who you think it would be helpful with, for. And I almost forgot, we have a winner. So today's winner is Shelby Downs, and she wrote this amazing post on my both in the Facebook group and on YouTube, and that is who the winner is this week. If you want a chance to win a brand new awesome tablet next week, go ahead and subscribe. Shelby, you can send me your email or your physical mailing address so I can get that in the mail, or sometime soon. So guys, it's been great. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I'll be definitely staying up to date about what goes on over the weekend and keeping you guys informed. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.